Good morning, my children, and welcome to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. So for today, my children, we're going to continue with the review of the letters, okay? We are this close to see all of the letters for this review, okay? Now, for today, we're going to concentrate on the letter O, capital O, small o. But before we get into this, let's have a review of yesterday's video, which was the letter N. Capital N, small n. And of course, remember, we saw several objects for these two letters. Some of the objects include the necklace. Do you remember what is a necklace? El collar, very good. Remember the necklace, it's an object that the women use around their neck to look prettier, to look more beautiful. Recuerden que un collar es un objeto que utilizan las mujeres para verse más bonitas. Another object that you remember with the capital N, the newspaper. Exactly, you are very intelligent, my children. Now remember, the newspaper is a piece of paper that contains information of what is happening around the world. Recuerden, chicos, que newspaper, periódico, es un pedazo de papel que contiene información acerca de lo que está sucediendo alrededor de todo el mundo, como son las noticias. Okay? Another object with the letter N that you remember. Okay. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, excellent. The nest was also an object with the letter N. Remember, the nest is the object in which all of the birds they lay down their eggs on a nest to keep them warm. Recuerden que un nido es un objeto donde los pajaritos ponen ahí sus huevitos para mantenerlos invernados, para mantenerlos tibios, ¿ok? Para que no tengan frío. Very good. So, let's concentrate on the capital O, small o. Recuerden, chicos, todas las letras tienen mayúsculas y minúsculas with the teacher Jacob. Capital letters, small letters. Now, the letter O, the same with the letter M, is not difficult to recognize it because it has the same shape and form. Recuerden, chicos, que la letra O, como en el caso de la letra M, no es muy difícil reconocerla porque ambas formas son similares. Capital O, small o. So it's basically a circle. Now, let's see objects and characteristics of these objects of the letter capital O. First of all, we have the octopus. Now, the octopus, remember, my children, in Spanish, pulpo. The octopus is an animal of the sea, and it has several arms, okay, and it's not dangerous. Now, the color of the octopus can vary depending of the animal, because in some occasions, like people, they have different colors. But the most predominant color of the octopus is color purple, as you can see right here. Excellent. So, next to the octopus, we have an ogre. Now, the ogre is like a monster, a big monster, which is always angry. Okay? Remember when we saw the emojis, one of the emojis was angry, which is enojado in Spanish. So, there is a very popular ogre that appears in a movie. Do you know what is that famous or popular ogre? Shrek. Shrek, it's an ogre, color green, like the one that I have right here. Okay? Even though Shrek is always angry, he's a good person. Okay? Recuerden, chicos, que aunque Shrek en la película siempre estaba enojado, pues al final de cuentas era un monstruo de buen corazón. Okay? Era un monstruo que terminó siendo muy feliz. So ogres, even though they are always angry, sometimes they are good monsters. Aunque sean siempre enojones, al final siempre son buenos monstruos. So we have the ogre, ogre. Let's continue with the small o. For small o, we have the onion. Now the onion is part of the family of the vegetables, and it's a vegetable colored white that when you taste it, it can be a little hard to taste it, ¿ok? Recuerden, chicos, que la cebolla, cuando nosotros la probamos, puede tener un sabor muy fuerte, por lo tanto, pues a muchos de nosotros no nos gusta. Another characteristic of the onions is that when you are cutting it, you tend to cry, okay? But not cry because you hurt, because the onion transmits tears, okay? Otra característica acerca de las cebollas es que cuando las partimos, cuando las cortamos, provocan que lloremos. Pero no lloramos de dolor, sino porque la cebolla transmite lágrimas, que transmite que produzcamos nosotros lágrimas. Okay? And of course, we have again also several types of onions, including colored white, colored purple, and sometimes colored green. So remember, onion, cebolla. And finally, we have the owl. Now, owl in Spanish, búho. And the owl belongs to the family of the birds. But there is something different about the owl. The owl only appears at night. As in the case of other birds, they come out at the morning. The owl only appears in the night and make noises like boo, boo, and always constantly moving the eyes. Okay? Ahora recuerden, chicos, que los búhos también pertenecen a la familia de las aves, de los pájaros. Pero en este caso los búhos, recuerden que únicamente aparecen en la noche, mientras que la mayoría de las aves pues las podemos ver a plena luz del día. En el caso también de los búhos, hacen ruidos como y constantemente pues mueven los ojos. Those are characteristics about the owls. Now, once again, my children, the printed activity of today contains the same objects that I have behind me. Behind the teacher, these objects appear on your activity for today. Now, don't forget that while you are painting each one of them, don't forget to repeat the name in English so you can memorize it better. Also, the teacher Jacob wants jobs well done. That means no blank spaces, no crossing the line while you are painting. Recuerden, chicos, que pues el teacher Jacob quiere trabajos bien hechos, por lo tanto, pues no se salgan de la raya, no dejen espacios en blanco y no hagan rayones. Recuerden que ya son niños grandes y por lo tanto tienen que esforzarse un poquito más. Now, let's have our final review of each one of the vocabulary of today. Remember, the teacher Jacob says it first, you repeat after me. Capital O, octopus. Capital O, ogre. Small o, onion. Small o, owl. Very good. Excellent pronunciation, and as always, the teacher Jacob is very happy because you concentrate and you pay attention. So that's it for today, my children. I hope that you have a beautiful day. As always, I send you my love and a lot of kisses. Take care. Goodbye.